let's jump into Diego's wall and let's see what inspiration Diego has for us today. Diego, what are you going to share with us today?
Hello, Anthony. Hello, Jason. And hello, world. Yes, I'm here in Seattle, Microsoft headquarters, surrounded by these colorful walls. Today, I'm going to show you the most colorful post of all, and it's right here. It's something that I've had on the walls for about 4 years, and it's that thing you see there. That piece of art is so colorful that the camera has problem getting into focus. You can see there's a lot of stuff going there. The reason I want to talk about that one is because we're seeing so much tech booming going on. We have like now multiple trillion-dollar tech companies like Microsoft, cryptocurrency is all the craze. We have colonizing Mars. We're talking about all these different things. And the question is like, are we just getting started, or is the market pretty saturated with these things? And I want to show you that the power of the internet is so great that we're just getting started. And I want to use that art to illustrate it. So it all starts here. This is a book called Sapiens. You can buy it. It's by Yuval Harari. And this is actually the graphic version. I like to see cartoons instead of just reading the book. And you know, in this book, it talks about how we humans, Homo sapiens, we are part of the biosphere. We are just one more animal of many. We are not above the biosphere, we're just part of it. But there are a few things that makes us different. One of them is our ability to collaborate at a large scale with strangers. Animals can collaborate at a medium scale, but only with other animals they trust, like in tribes or groups of animals. Or they can collaborate with strangers one-on-one when they encounter another animal. But we humans can collaborate at scale with strangers. And the internet is enabling that more and more and more. So that art is an experiment that Reddit.com did 4 years ago. So if we put the video on the screen, what Reddit did was they created a blank canvas and they invited their millions of users to add pixels of any colors they wanted, 16 different colors. The only catch, there was only one rule, and that is that every user needs to wait a couple of minutes before placing the next pixel. So you can choose one pixel, wait a couple of minutes, and another pixel. And what happened on the next 3 days is legendary. And you can search on the web the article "When Pixels Collide," and it tells the whole story, because during those 3 days, there were epic stories of friendships and dramas and wars. There were people who were the creators. They started through forums, they started to create things. But then there were people that started to destroy things. You can see in the corner over there, there's a blue that starts to grow. Those are the blue people that wanted to destroy everything, make it a blue screen, you know. And then there were people who they did not know what to create, but they wanted to protect the creator of other people. So you can look at the story online, When Pixels Collide, but that thing has so many things, and it just goes to show what we can all do. Millions of people collaborating anonymously with strangers. Isn't this amazing, Anthony?
Oh, 100%. The amount of collaboration that's required to create those images. Like there's country flags which are there. I saw Canada, US, Sweden, but to see the artwork. So I saw the Mona Lisa and I saw the other pieces of artwork. And if you're only able to post one pixel at a time, to do so and to do it coherently, to actually see the images, that's phenomenal.
That is the power of the internet and collaboration at high scale. Now, just a few learnings. First of all, every pixel counts. This is the story about life. Every day we have our one pixel, we go put it, we make progress. When we talk about recycling, global warming, every pixel counts. But if you do not team up with others, you cannot create anything. You cannot have a big impact alone. If you random pixel, no, you have to team up with others. And this brought the best and the worst. It was the worst because, as you can see, there were fights of nations about which flag goes where, and there were fights of brands, and it was very interesting. But in the end, like, this was this beautiful, beautiful entropic collage that it's on my wall. So what I want to leave the audience with is ask you, are you a creator? If you don't know what to create, are you protecting the others' creations, or are you a destroyer? Do not be a destroyer. And what would you add? What would you add to the canvas? In other words, what do you stand for? What do you stand for? And then
what do you bring to the table?
I'll have more for you next time.
Awesome segment. Loved that little
Every
project.
pixel counts. Every pixel counts. Just choose your color wisely.
Exactly.